just for answer. You got friends that we see pictures of to get your extra lives. Connect your Facebook account to eliminate.
So I guess they're in like California.
On time to do that, you have to turn on your. Remember. Remember, you can only use one extra life. Trivia. Let's get it started. Trivia time.
Blue.
What color are the Smurfs?
Crazy.
La 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 la. La la la.
Reception is so
Answer is blue. A little too early. I apologize. Or you're welcome. Oops. You have to make him distinct, and blue skin will definitely do that, right? I agree. All right, are we ready to move on to question 2? I know I am.
C.
Those of you who read Harry Potter, the super cool pet of Headmaster Albus Dumbledore. We remember eternally by burning up and being reborn. Usually, one life cycle. Details of its made-up life really don't matter that much. But why are we still on this? I don't get it. Number 3 coming at you. Here we go. In British English, how is the letter Z pronounced?
Z.
Zip. Zim. I think I just casted a spell. Everyone looks so much smaller. Sorry, guys. SMJ, what kind of creature is your jacket? That is very witty. I like that. I'll have to come up with a witty response. Can you give me a few questions? All right. Your answer, that was very nice. Your answer is Z. Our pronunciation, calling it Z, likely comes from matching the pronunciation with other letters like B or V, and also they make a nice rhyme at the end of the copyrighted alphabet song. It's my favorite part of the song, right at the end. Number 4, in the beginning of the biblical book of Genesis, God declares, let there be what? Light, love, hope. I wish he would have said, let there be cheaper housing in California. But it wasn't to be. I don't think it ever will. But the answer is light. We got light, you got it correct, and you're moving on to our next question here on the Cash Show. After creating the heaven and the earth, God thought it might be a good idea to be able to see what had been made. Then God saw earth and was like, maybe not. So darkness got to hang around half the time. It was all by design. Question number 5. Which of these Star Wars musical themes is also known as Darth Vader's theme? The Emperor Arrives, the Imperial March, March of the Resistance. Dun, 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 dun. All right, the answer is the Imperial March. You know, I want to get my son to fall in love with the Star Wars series and movies. What should I do? Should I have him watch it in chronological order as they were released, or just skip all the prequels altogether? Your thoughts on that, please let us know. Imperial March, of course, you know, it's generally played whenever Darth Vader enters or appears in The Empire Strikes Back in Return of the Jedi, or when my wife enters the room. I really hope she's not watching tonight. But you know, I'm glad you're watching. I want to remind everyone again that we have a very special show coming up at 6:30 tonight with a special round at the end called Lucky Spin, where you can win a prize that can really help your chances at winning here on the Cash Show. So stick around for that. But right now, it's time for our prize questions. Remember, you can all tweet us directly using our handle at @CashShow_trivia. I think that almost hit me in the teeth, but that's okay. It's all right. It would have been workers' comp. Number 6, this is worth $150, our first prize question. Who is the narrator of The Great Gatsby? Jay Gatsby, Daisy Buchanan, Nick Carraway. I know, no, we're not talking about Tobey Maguire, no. Okay, so wipe that out. I love it. The narrator, so Nick Carraway is the answer, by the way. The narrator of the beloved 1925 novel moves in next door to Jay Gatsby, perhaps not coincidentally, because his cousin Daisy is Gatsby's great lost love. Now I want to ask you a question here. There have been many film adaptations of this story, and what is your favorite? The one with Alan Ladd, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, or the one with Robert Redford? Let the posting commence. I'm curious, which one do you like best? Number 7, this is worth $300, our second prize question. Which of the following was not a vice president? Dan Quayle, Theodore Roosevelt, or A. Mitchell Palmer? By the way, I saw the show the other day with Bo and Sarah, and they talked about me running for president. Not gonna happen. But who thinks that Bo should be? Maybe he should have A. Mitchell be his VP. That's right, because our answer is A. Mitchell Palmer. If you got that right, you're moving on here on the prize question round. Theodore Roosevelt went on to become president, and Dan Quayle went on to misspell the word potato. We have some video of that infamous day back in the 80s. So Dan Quayle was at a school. There he is, and the young man's at the board. He's writing potato. And he leans back because he's excited, showing my work. Look at the presses here, Secret Service. Dan Quayle steps in and says, you know what, son, maybe we should add something to it. Hey, why don't you add an E to that? And there's Dan Quayle looking all excited and proud of himself. He shouldn't be. That was wrong. How embarrassing. I love it. I have one of those every day. Question number 8, this is worth $150. After a surgery in 2000, Peter Houghton was the longest surviving person in the UK to have what implanted? An artificial heart pump, a pacemaker, a pig's heart. What is that? Have him watch your favorite Star Wars movie? Okay. All right. So someone said, when I asked about Star Wars and my son, they said, why don't you have him watch all of the movies together? Okay. So don't skip the prequels. Just have it right in order. Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I couldn't read that. Who was that? What is it? D.R. Rhodes. Thank you, D.R. Rhodes. All right. The answer to this question is an artificial heart pump. That's right. In June 2000, Houghton received a to be given an artificial heart for permanent use rather than as a bridge to transplantation. He later reported that the implant left him devoid of all emotion. But hey, at least he wasn't mad about it.
I had an issue with reading out loud, and because I spelled a British person,
are you
and we spell
really?
things different.
All right, let me explain for the people that don't know why I'm holding this. Well, first of all, it's very plush. But second of all, Comfort Cat makes an appearance whenever there's a big dip in the numbers of players because people have been cut because the previous question was too hard. So I'm sorry about that. Stick around, though, because you'll still learn something. Darn! All right, number 9. What euphemistic car did Prince worry might be going too fast? A Camaro.
A little red Corvette.
Or a Corvette.
Yeah. We got out on the pig's heart thing.
I have dreamed about owning a 1960. Look at what the 1963 Stingray looks like. Gorgeous. That is a beautiful car. The same family as our answer. Little Red Corvette was the breakout single.
And I remember who you're talking about.
Great Prince Rogers.
But you're thinking
the people that
Jackson
are still with us. Question number 10.
And then she got married.
6,000.
But from Jackson to Robinson, those are both very sexy names.
What?
You know, because Miss Robinson is the old
short story was named after.
And Miss Jackson is,
I sing the body electric. The episode of most assuredly tilted written by which accepted her and won. I had to.
She's married?
Who?
Sarah, Countess.
Who's Prince Edward?
Is it that Harry and what's his name?
Charles?
Not South.
Prince Edward is that?
Who's Prince Edward?
Near as cool as UK
No
Countess.
idea who Prince Edward is. I thought.
Sophie. Youngest son of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip.
So under Charles, there's another brother?
I guess.
Smarter to saying those things.
Because Charles is the
No,
one that married
I generally-
Camilla. He was married to...
In a little over an hour for our later live show today. At the end, that you can win a special prize item. You do not want to miss out on that at all. Me, you see that I would have lost everything on that section. Seem partial to Gatsby. I could have sworn up. Thanks for answering the question. Very nice. Now, your reward. Time for our final round. The magic number is $1,600. This question is worth. The people that get this right will. Country is not in Central America. Venezuela. Venezuela. Get out those globes and start spinning. Wait, hold on. Does anyone even still own a globe? I feel like most things. Ready? The answer is Venezuela. Congratulations, you've gotten all 12 questions correct. Venezuela is entirely situated in South America. Founded by Spain in 1522, it was among the first Spanish-American territories to declare its independence. Good for them, but great for you. We have a number of winners. There's our prize distribution chart right there. 726 winners on this earlier evening edition of the Cash Show. Congratulations to all of you. Take a look at how everything breaks down. Everyone wants to know answers. They want to know the numbers. There it is right there. And I cannot wait to see our winners list because these people are going to be so happy that they're taking home over $3 for hanging around playing a game for like 13 minutes. That's what it's all about. You can be a winner too. All you have to do is join on time. That is real cash deposited into your PayPal account. If you like the show, invite your family and friends. Even if you don't like them, invite them in. Connect your Facebook account to eliminate wrong answers. Turn on those push notifications. That is really important. Another thing that's important is to update that app. Now, don't go anywhere because I have to tell you this one last time. I want to encourage you all to come back in about an hour and a half because it's going to be epic. We'll see you then. Bye, guys.